Hi there, Artful Stampers, it's Ruth here again with some more inspiration using the Bloomin Heart thinlets die and the Bloomin Love stamp set. Not just for Valentine's, but great for anniversary cards, maybe even baby cards, and certainly anything congratulatory around the theme of love. But also because it's got this really lovely sort of floral stamps there, it can be used for other things as well. Okay, so these are the two cards that I've made using it. Now they are similar to the ones that I showed you yesterday, but I wanted to play around with using the die not just as a heart itself, but actually taking it apart a little bit and deconstructing it and then reconstructing it. So if I just explain the background to this one first, I stamped the heart image. I'll just grab the stamp set here to show you. I stamped this heart image in sort of fairly random places around the edge of my cardstock, then filled it in with the little floral image, the one I have here, that one, in various places, and then just popped in a few of the little flowers as well, just to sort of fill in the edge. Then I stamped the My Valentine and embossed that with gold embossing powder. And then also popped a few little leaves. I don't know if you can see that. Embossed a few little leaves around there too. Then I took a die cut of the heart. If I just grab one so that you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so when you cut it, it looks like this. And I just trimmed in various points, particularly around the flower where it seems like a natural break could occur. I just trimmed off little bits, so I ended up with a few fragments and then just sort of played with them and arranging them so that I ended up with kind of a leafy sort of hedge really with some flowers along the bottom of the card. So when you do get these dies, don't just think of using them as a heart shape, but think about maybe deconstructing them so that you can use them how you want to use them. So that's that one. I'm going to set that. Oh, and then I just blinged it up with a few of the lovely crystals and then popped a few in the centre of the flowers there and then scattered those across the card. Oh, also Wink of Stella, my new best friend. I then was very liberal putting Wink of Stella around the edge of the card too. There we go, you can see some of that shimmer there. Right, so then the next card, so for those of you who haven't ever used the thinlets, especially the intricate ones, one of the tips that has been going around is to use wax paper. So I'm not talking greaseproof paper that you perhaps would line your cake tins with, but actual wax paper that you can get in good kind of baking shops and so on. And whenever you put the die through, it's advisable to put a layer of wax paper between the die and the cardstock that you're actually cutting. This way it comes away really easily from the die, but then you end up with lots of bits of wax paper already cut. So again, here's one and here's another one. So I didn't want to throw these away and was thinking about how we could use them, and they look so delicate and lovely. I mean, you could cut the heart out using vellum as well. Perhaps I'll try that in another later card. Anyway, so what I did was I stuck down, I think I stuck down two hearts, one going that way and one going that way, and then took another heart and just tore it in half very gently, but again looking for where the natural breaks were, and then just stuck one up there and then one up there. And all I did was put glue, I think probably just on the back of where the flowers are on the wax paper, because I actually wanted it to lift off the page a little bit. So I don't know if you're kind of getting that, and the whole kind of texture around it. I didn't want it to be stuck really well to the card. I wanted it to sort of almost be crying out to be touched really. Then I took a heart die cut that was just in white, the white cardstock, and stuck that down over the top, and then punched out some flowers using my Petite Petals punch, and then also some of the flowers that actually come with that die, and then also some of the little flowers I punched out using the little itty bitty flower set in the current catalogue. Then I stuck loads of diamantes, little diamonds on there, crystals, sorry, and then again very liberal with the Winker Stella and just really played with getting some of the gold in there and colouring in some of these flowers, and then also went around the edge of the heart just to try and make the heart stand out a little bit more, because there's a lot of texture going on in this card and I wanted to sort of make sure that you could actually see that it was a heart. And then also went over just the edges with a tip-top taupe marker, Stampin' marker. So there we go, those are the 2 cards for today, and I hope that inspires you to think again about how you use your little intricate thinlets. They don't have to be used, you know, as they're cut. You can do more with them. Okay, well I'll be back again tomorrow with another inspirational make using this set. Bye for now.